Hey everyone, this is Dennis. I just wanted to say hello, and I know it's been a while been a while since I've done videos, but I'm back. So I'm gonna start doing these again. Uh, so yeah, as always, where are you? Oh, say hi to Clarence. It's a little crooked this morning, but it is Friday, August 30th, 2024. It is 7:56 a.m. Let's round it off and say 8 a.m. Okay. Today's movie reviews I'm going to be doing today is not about specifically a movie, but I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be talking about a specific person. Um, I'm going to be talking about Charlie Chaplin. And actually, this is my Charlie Chaplin doll. So, yeah. Okay. Now, let's let's get to the Wikipedia, which, as I said before, is my god. Uh, all right. Since I know some things about him. Without looking it up. Uh, okay. Sorry, I got distracted. I know, I know. This is to my friend, who I call Dory. Now she'll have to call me Dory. But let's see. Um, yeah, because she's easily distracted, especially while driving, which is not a good thing. Uh, hold on. Okay, okay. Here we go. Charlie Chaplin. Now, born. His real name was, well, his name is, full name is Charles Spencer Chaplin. He was born in 16 April 1889 in London, England. He died on Christmas Day, December 25th, 1977. He was 88 years old when he died. I'm never going to pronounce the, the, the place where he died, the city, because it's in Switzerland. And yeah, no. So, he was married four times. The longest one, well, the first two lasted barely 2 years. His third one, to Paulette Goddard, was from 1936 to 1942. Now, his last marriage was to Una O'Neill. Her father was Eugene O'Neill, and he was against the marriage completely. So, yeah, she married him in 1943, and they stayed married until 1977. So they were married for over 30 years, which is pretty good for Hollywood marriage. It wasn't the longest, but it's still. I've seen movie actors married for 75 years, so and they're still married. So, and he is considered one of the funniest men in the world, Charlie Chaplin. Uh, he began his career in the music halls in England. He started out actually with Stan Laurel, who by that time he was going by his original name, Stanley Jefferson. and he started out in 1899, which made he was 10 years old. He was a kid. So yeah, he he's very controversial. He supposedly had sex with underage girls, and yeah, and that didn't sit well with people. Apparently, I mean, yeah, I mean, hell, Roman Polanski left the country for that. He, but that's a whole different subject. And my favorite speech of all time was a speech that he did in the Great Dictator. You got to look it up. It's at the end of the movie. It's, just look up Charlie Chaplin's speech or the Great Dictator's speech, which is better. Um, it's very uplifting. So and yeah, just look it up. It's fantastic. Um, he uh, he came he came to America. Yeah, and he also had 11 children. Well, he was married 4 times, so yeah, he had 11 children. He had a brother. His name was well, you gotta look up. You gotta look up his. Well, in Wikipedia, next to relatives, it says Chaplin family. You gotta look that up to find out his whole family. Some of them are still his grandkids, and are still working in Hollywood today. I mean, his grandkids, his great grandkids. I mean, yeah. So, actually, I'll see this. His brother, Sydney. And I think he named one of his sons Sydney, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he was one of the funniest guys in the world. He could also make you cry in like 10 seconds. And he directed, wrote, produced, and starred in pretty much every one of his movies because he didn't like the way other producers and other directors were his movies. So he decided never again. He'll have control over his own movies. So he was one of the first ones to do that. Yeah, his character, the little tramp, he had his trademark uh, hat, the cane, and the suit. So yeah, this is, I don't know what that green thing is. Oh, it's part of the scar. It's part of his tie. Uh, and and apparently he had a pink flower. At least I think it's pink. Um, so yeah, he modeled the mustache after Hitler. He was that's what the Great Dictator was basically about. I mean, it wasn't his name. He didn't use the name Hitler. I think he used the name Hinkle. But yeah, he said he got this trademark mustache from Hitler, which is pretty obvious. Actually, it looks a little bit longer than Hitler's. So, uh, well, that's pretty much all I could think of to write. I don't know what else to say. He was one of the first. Oh yes, okay. It was him, Douglas Fairbanks, Junior, Douglas Fairbanks Senior, uh, Fairbanks' wife. What was her name? I should know her name. I should know her name. Uh, All right, Douglas Fairbanks and Mary Pickford. I'm sorry, I should have known. I should realize what her name was. I just couldn't think of it. It was Charlie Chaplin, Douglas Fairbanks Sr., whose son was also an actor, Mary Pickford, and D.W. Griffith. They both formed United Artists, which, little self trivia, was the first movie theater I ever worked at. So, yeah, so that has a special place in my heart with that. All right, well, okay, I've been rambling for over 10 minutes, which is probably my longest video. So, I will hang off now. And, everybody have a good day, good week, good 3-day weekend. Everybody drive safe. And everybody live long and prosper.